Hello everyone, in today's video we shall see how we can create this page, this professional page which looks like this. It has a name, has few fields such as office address, contact number, email, resident address, and it also has a particular tag which this detail um, is related to. So that is really nice. It also has the three dots which enables you to edit or delete this particular information. Like if you want to edit, you can go here and edit. So, and there's also add option which is pretty much blank because you have to fill in information. So let's see how we can go about creating this page, which is really cool. And yeah, let's get started. So the page that I'm going to be doing is insurance detail. As you can see, there's no hover link. As you can see here, like for important docs and identification docs, these pages are already created, so there's a link. Whereas for insurance detail, the page doesn't exist. So let's go ahead and see how we can create a page for insurance detail. So I'm going to go over into Bubble. As you can see, this is the Bubble editor. Bubble helps you create websites or applications, all of that sort. So it's really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and use this page. As you can see, this is the identification docs page, this particular second tab. But it's literally the same format that we're going to be following for the rest of the particular tabs right here. So I'm going to go ahead and actually duplicate this professionals page. As you can see over here, the page name is Perfin Professionals. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this, as in like go ahead and go to edit and clone this page. So clicking on this will bring up this pop-up box. So I'm going to go ahead and type in Perfin Insurance hyphen docs. Okay, and go ahead and create. What this does is it takes all of the information, all of the layout, and all of the databases, and it clones it. So whatever information you have in your Perfin professional page, as in for this example, will enable you to have the same set of layout, same tabs, same workflows in your Perfin insurance docs right here. So this particular page is created. So let's see how we can manipulate and change the data. So the first thing that I like doing is renaming the page. We have renamed the page right here so that we have all the different pages, but renaming the page itself so that over in the title, like in the tab title, you will see the particular page name, which saves you a lot of time. So to do that, click on this blank area right here, double click, and this property editor comes up. So just highlight it and type in the page name that you would like. In this case, it will be insurance docs. So that's about it for naming the page itself. So over into the results page which I showed you earlier, and this is the message that Bubble gives you to refresh the page so that you can get the latest update, because you have to go back and forth between the editor and the preview page so that you can see what you're doing. If you run into any errors, you can go ahead and check it out and solve it right away. As you can see here, we have few fields. In identification documents page, we have like 3 fields, and in professionals page, we have 4 fields. Yeah, we have 4 fields in professionals page. So let's see how we can go about creating that, or if you need more fields, we can do that as well. So going over to the Bubble text editor, we are in this Bubble text editor. So the first thing that we need to do is go over to the main, and we have all of these side navs. These side navs are equivalent to these tabs right here. So the first one is professionals, the second one is identification docs, third is important docs, and the fourth are the nav 5, because the second one is hidden. So to keep track of that, it's labeled as it is. So going to go ahead and click on Start Edit Workflow. So the nav5 is the insurance doc that we have currently. So I'm going to change it to green so that it matches the rest of the navs. As you can see here, group nav 4 is basically a perfect important docs, which is nav 3 in the results page. So that's what we are going to be doing to group nav 5. We are going to direct this particular page to itself so that the next page that we create, it already has the workflow. So we're going to click over here, click to add action. You have all of these different actions. So navigation, go to page and destination. So destination is the page that you want to take the current page to. So since we are currently in insurance doc page, and this particular group nav 5, which is insurance details or insurance doc, it basically is the same actually. So the destination is we have to keep it in the same page itself. So we're going to choose this, and that is sorted. So when we go over to the preview option and click to refresh it, so currently we are in the professionals tab. This won't work because we haven't really manipulated the nav portion in the professionals page. So let's go ahead and enable this option to insurance details over to the professionals page. You can go to professional, professional. It takes a minute to load depending on your system. Okay, so over to this elements tree. Elements tree is kind of a hierarchy that you have to follow so that the group is inside the particular group itself. We have the main side tab that we have here, and the first three portions are already connected, and I'll show you in the backend workflow in a bit. So the one which we have to connect is this, which is group nav insurance details. So to enable the flow to the particular page, that is insurance details or insurance doc, you have to start edit workflow, and you have this. So all you have to do is, let's keep it the theme, that is green right here. So all you have to do is to click here to add an action, and over to navigation. It is pretty straightforward. Go to page. So basically, which page do you want to go? So currently we are in the professionals page. So in order to go to the insurance page, you have to link it to the insurance page, which is this. That is done. So let's go ahead and see the professional page. Sometimes the message won't come, so you have to manually refresh it, or it's basically just clicking the refresh button for that matter. Okay, so basically you won't find any difference except when you hover, you have this hand cursor thing, which we didn't have before. So let's go ahead and click on insurance detail. So we have just refreshed the page, and we are currently on insurance details, as you can see in this particular tab over here, which is insurance docs or insurance detail, whatever you have renamed the particular page to be, like how we initially renamed the page over here. Over here it's professionals because we are in the professionals page, but if you remember clearly, we have renamed it to insurance docs, so that is what it takes over here. So let's go ahead and link the other two pages, that is identification docs and important docs. The same way we have linked the professionals page to insurance docs or insurance details. So you can access the pages over here. So clicking on identity docs or identification docs, the second tab right here. Okay, so we are currently in identification doc, identity docs, and let's go ahead and bring out group main, and it is right here. This is professionals, identification docs, important docs. So this is the insurance details, as you can see here. So let's go ahead and click on start edit workflow, and it's basically the same thing. Go to page, and which page do you want to go? You want to go to the insurance docs or insurance details. So let's go ahead and do the same for the next one, which is important docs. So we have linked all of the 4 pages together.